A lot of times people say, but you don't understand. I have too many witches and wizards from my village. Look at the mirror. You see the witch and the wizard affecting your life. You, nobody is forcing you to waste money. You are the one forcing yourself. I remember meeting a lady. So I went to King's College. Said they are doing reunion. I couldn't go because I don't have the best cars, the best shoes. I have loads of... I said, who cares? Who cares? The fact that you couldn't have good clothes, and maybe they have good clothes, who knows whether somebody is there who will be in a position to probably help you. But that you will now go and start borrowing money. You run with low self-esteem. Your life doesn't consist of what you wear, of your cars. Your what is a function of the value that you hand over to people here right now and the one you are transferring to the next generation. Your value is a function of what you add to life, not just what you acquire. So this, because one of the reasons why we invest so much in liability, I tell people, I say poor people buy what they don't need to impress people that don't care. Right? Why we invest in liability instead of asset is usually because of what people think, what people feel, what people will say, how you want them to look at you like you're special. How are you looking at yourself? I, Stephen Akintayo, has vowed to only invest in asset and not liability. If I have to drive the same car for 5 years, I don't care. You think you don't like my car? You think I'm pretending? You think I'm not rich? After all, my wealth isn't for you. It's for me, isn't it? So, if you like, say I'm poor because you saw me in a rich car, I'm going to keep buying houses. I'm going to keep buying lands. I'm going to keep buying shares. I'm going to keep investing my money. Right? In future, we'll know who is the boss. Let me share this story with you. When I was in the university, I was one of those guys that was looked down on. I had this jeans that was yellow but it's turned white because it's faded. I remember the only suit I wore on campus had faded. You know, one of my colleagues wanted to throw it away. I begged him, he gave it to me, and I would starch it and wear good clothes. Good clothes, I called it. You know, my shoe had been patched several times. And you see, I would walk up tall and tell them, I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to soon be a billionaire. And I would talk and talk and they would be, hey, what has happened to this guy? Okay, and they were wondering, where is his money going? I kept buying books. I go for seminars. I kept gaining root downwards so as to bear fruit of. I didn't care what they were saying. One day I remember saying to one of them, I said, I'm minimum 10 years ahead of all of you. They started laughing at me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when we finished school, my mates were looking for a job. I opened my company. 12 years later, we've built a multi-billion-naira corporation. Okay, with presence in Nigeria, in UK, in US, and in Dubai. Any dummy can do that. You just need to focus on asset instead of liability.